but you know, certainly exciting to see the different cultures that live in this country come together and really celebrate. You know, every time their nation is on the field, or even other nations, you know, have. Devin talked about the game Spain against Cape Verde. You know, like those types of games are just awesome to see.
I love it. I think the sentiment of just when this World Cup started and just the explosion of humanity and cultures and celebration, and then you have the quality soccer journey. I think that's a great sentiment. That might have won out over even the surprises on the field. It's just the expression of joy and excitement. I'm going to throw Ivory Coast in there. I think that is a team in 4 years that is going to be a reckon to deal with. Diamande, a player that actually grew up in Florida, looks amazing. I think they were a big surprise. I thought they went toe-to-toe with Norway yesterday. That game could have gone anywhere. So some great stories, particularly from some of the African countries we talked about before that I think have been outstanding. In terms of the favorites, besides the U.S., because I want you to say that no matter what, Argentina, Portugal, France, England, who are the favorites left in this tournament?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's hard to not say France, just the amount of star power they have, you know, Ballon d'Or winners, guys playing at Real Madrid, just, you know, scoring goals left and right. They look pretty good. But I think a team that's kind of like a dark horse but has been taking care of business is Morocco. I think they've looked great. Obviously went toe-to-toe with Netherlands, who I thought was honestly a big-time favorite.
Toe-to-toe might be an argument. I might push back that it wasn't toe-to-toe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think Netherlands honestly couldn't really find a foot after that goal. It looks like they kind of settled. But yeah, I would say I like Morocco as kind of a dark horse. It's maybe like an outside favorite, but yeah, you can't deny Messi and Argentina too. So I honestly think we might get a rematch of France-Argentina.
I like it, and Julian, you know I was going to give you a hard time, so I apologize in advance. You can't say Germany now, so.
Well, it was honestly it was my pick before the World Cup, but I've been hugely disappointed in that sense. Unfortunately, yeah, it was a tough one the other night for the Gressel household. I'm not gonna lie, but I think for me I think we're gonna see a rematch France-Argentina. I think Argentina has the squad that mostly has been a part of the World Cup win last time around. I think they have 16 or 18 players, I think, in that squad. That just shows you how much experience they have there, right? Obviously, France, I don't even know where to stop at, right? In terms of star power, what they have. And difference makes that if Mbappe has an off day, okay, then Olise steps up. If they have an off day, then Dembele comes in. You know, like it's really tough to really just go against that quality. But and in general, I think world-class players are going to decide this World Cup and many games the tighter they get to. So I think it's going to be so exciting to see because there's really, you have France probably one above the rest, but everybody else is kind of right there where everybody can beat everybody. So those games will be so entertaining and so exciting to watch.
I think you're right. I think right now anybody can upset anybody. There's no doubt France is by far to me the favorite in terms of just the eye test of watching a complete balanced game, offensive, defensively. But I think you just made a great point. I think after that is why tonight is so exciting for the U.S. because I think we're in that group of other teams now that could make a run. And again, I think it'll be a little bit tighter to say how we go against France. But I think any other team left in this World Cup, I think the U.S. would step on the field excited to battle and fight and try to get a win. So I think it's a great comment. Let's go to the knockouts. It's been unbelievable. 3 days, just amazing upsets, amazing kind of drama. This game right now, I'm still emotionally cannot believe Senegal lost, being up 2-0 in the 86th minute. Give me some of your favorite moments in the knockouts, your biggest surprises.
Yeah, I mean, I think a really big surprise is obviously, sorry Julian, Germany losing, but I think everyone, just seeing the pure passion from the Paraguayan players, it was super cool to see, again, that, a smaller nation like that just have such a big moment. Obviously, I think that Netherlands-Morocco game, Morocco really showed something. France, again, just looked really dominant. I thought that was kind of just how that game would go, honestly. And you never know. You've been seeing a lot of teams kind of playing down to the opponent, maybe not showing as much respect. And, it's going to hurt some teams like you see with Germany. And then I would say England showed great resilience today, going against Congo, going down early. And then, like Julian said, the world-class players and like Harry Kane having just a masterclass of a game and what a goal. So.
I think for me the story has been kind of the underdog teams, even though not all of them went through, but they've given good games, and then you talk about Congo today against England, took until the 80th minute, Senegal obviously just right now, making it really difficult, obviously Paraguay, against Germany, where Germany couldn't find a winner, or and they went all the way down to penalties. But those games are just, that's what it's all about for me, and that's really what encapsulates kind of the World Cup and kind of playing at the highest level is having these games come down to the wire. Yes, you have your outliers in France that we'll go through, but to have an extra round, which this round is an extra round essentially, right? To be having given these types of extra games, I think to watch is just exciting, great for the sport, and just awesome to really see.
I think too, you can't forget our CONCACAF neighbors. I think we'll get to the U.S. game in a sec, but I sneakily start to get my nervousness about tonight based on we have 2 CONCACAF teams already in the final 16 and it's not us, but our neighbors of the north had a great game, great final goal to get to the result and to move on. I thought last night and the scenes in Mexico City were some of the best, and by the way, on the field they did not give Ecuador a sniff. They really did well, so I think those are 2 of my kind of just favorite moments because it puts so much more pressure on our guys, and I want them to embrace it tonight. I want them to rise to the occasion, but it certainly does put a little more pressure for us to get through. Julian, I kind of have a unique question for you a little bit about Norway, Ivory Coast yesterday, and Erling Haaland. Have you ever seen a player have so little touches and score so many goals?
No, I mean he's done it right. He does it for Man City too. I mean there's a lot of clips out there that you can see him not even keeping up with in a regular rondo and a 5v2 that he'd play in training and possession drills and all that. Like he struggles with those guys, but they don't care, right? He's there when he needs to be and arrives in the box at the right time. Is in the right moments, in the right spots whenever he needs to be, and has done it all season long or multiple seasons at Man City, and now he does it for Norway. I think he's the fastest player to, I want to say 50 goals in international play, and that's so obviously speaks to his quality and his patience in a way, right? Like he doesn't have many touches. A lot of guys like talk about strikers that then all of a sudden they come down into the midfield to really try and get on the ball and get a feel for the game, they say, and get a touch on the ball and all these things. But he's just staying up there. He knows what he's good at, and that's what he's sticking to, and that's something. It's such a unique quality, and he's such a beast.
Unbelievable.
It's just a beast.
And then we obviously, the game this morning, England-Congo, what a game. What a comeback by England, and Harry Kane with that second goal, outstanding. Throw you guys on the spot a little bit. Devin, PK or no PK? Harry Kane dive or no dive?
I was kind of shocked. I thought it was a penalty. I saw the goalie hit his foot, so I thought they should have called it, but hey, the refs make their decisions, right?
Yeah. Julian?
Yeah, same. I mean, there's so many cameras these days and so many referees at these games that you would think that they make the right calls. I also thought Germany's goal should have stood, but hey,
I would say half dive, half not dive. Harry Kane was maybe had a little more South American in him. He might have been able to get away with figuring out how to go down and not go so high. But anyways, it was insane comeback for England. What a game that's going to be on Sunday, Aztec Stadium, England-Mexico. Tough draw for England, by the way. That altitude, not going to be easy, but exciting for Mexico and exciting for Canada as well. All right, on to the excitement of tonight for us and USA. What a run we've had so far. We start out against Paraguay on fire from the get-go. We keep that going, I would say, against the first half against Australia. The second half, maybe we took it down a little bit to manage that game and come out with a win. And then the Turkey game, obviously, we had 9 rotation players and getting guys more minutes. But probably was Christian Pulisic getting those 20 minutes was the most important part of that. Give me a little about your overall thoughts of U.S. group play, whether it's individuals you liked or whether it's the tactics. Just tell me how you think the U.S. did in their group stage games and what that means for tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think where you saw success is when we were on the front foot. I mean, from the get, I think in that Australia game, you knew we were going to win that game, and then from the get in the Paraguay game, you thought we were going to win that game. I think it's going to be interesting to see playing against this Bosnia team. I think tactically they're going to be very sound defensively, and when they've gone against a bigger opponent, they've kind of dropped off, given the team the respect to have the ball. So I think it's going to be how complacent are we going to be with the ball, and how intricate can we be between the lines, and how can we get creative with probably 11 guys behind the ball. And I think if we just keep that mentality of wanting to press, winning the ball, keeping it in their half, and really just trying to submit them, I think should be a good win for them.
That's what it's been for me. I think it's been the mentality piece that I think wasn't really there before the World Cup. In those friendlies with but it was just a little bit of lackluster at times, I thought. And there wasn't really that intensity to it, but you know, as soon as they stepped out in their first game against Carmel, I felt that. I felt that fire, and I felt that intensity, that willingness to work for each other, that willingness to work for the badge and for the country, and to really, you know, get this nation behind them in a way, right? They're trying to win over the nation in a sense. I think Pochettino has done a tremendous job, yes, tactically, of getting the guys
How far back do you want to go?
but also, I think the bigger thing is the mentality, right? Of getting everybody bought in, and with the selections that he made. You know, guys like Gio Reyna, who wasn't really happy coming off the bench, before, and now all of a sudden, it's not a problem. Yeah, it's those types of guys that then come in a game, where they deserve to play a little bit more and showcase themselves, like Seth Burrows, and mentality. In a way, you get rewarded in that sense. But for me, it's really been a mentality piece, and I think that no one will go away. You can almost sense that they're not afraid. They're not afraid of anything. They want to go out there and represent the people of this great country.
Well, guys, the roster just came out. Let's just go through it. This is the back wing. We're going to have Robinson.
Further? Oh, yeah, I was thinking of the corner. Go ahead.
Now I have like excuses where I'm like, oh, like going to the office and then coming back and hanging out with someone.
Yeah, so I'm right. Like Lawrence is flying 15.
What?
Bosnia?
Yeah. Are you killing me?
I was asking this and then we're playing tonight.
Bosnia Herzegovina. Okay, so when you do these interviews,
Yeah.
say if you're standing in this box, they are standing here. And that means you don't step back, you just try to have you do that one other time and it didn't work out.
There are two players that we have to answer. One will be amazing players, historically, the other one I think is going to
said IFB 23, right? IFB 23.
That's what I think.
Hey guys, what IFB am I supposed to be on? This is Leon. Right now I'm on IFB 23. 23? Okay, copy. What's up? What's up?
So my wife is American, so I became.
So where were you before Minnesota then?
Before Minnesota, I was in Miami. Before then, I was in Columbus. You want to know everywhere?
I'm just curious, you know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've been all over. Vancouver,
Columbus, Ohio?
Columbus, Ohio, Vancouver, Canada.
Oh wow.
These guys
DC.
wanted to get a picture with the players.
Oh, go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
We got plenty of time. So.
yeah, yeah. Do you guys know when we're hitting?
Hang on. You heard that?
What?
He just, TOC just said we're on 23.
Yeah, 23. Yeah, I heard that. Hey, do you guys know when we're hitting? Anyone in the booth? When are we hitting? No.
Hey guys, any idea when we hit? I can only hear programming overpowering me.
Been watching the games? Yeah. It's fun, huh? Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, for sure.
Hey guys, how far out are we?
9 minutes. This is 9 minutes out.
I guess 9 minutes. Okay, which positions?
I play left back.
Left back?
Midfielder and defender.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
easier.
Oh yeah, I got all that. So Devin, the defender, and Jillian, the midfielder. / defender. Midfielder.
So where were you guys before?
I was in Miami. He's been here his whole career.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so college?
I signed out of high school.
Out of high
How did that?
I'm 23.
How did that feel like?
Oh no, it's not like
Yeah, apparently.
Soccer's weird.
Apparently.
Like, it's so like sparse out.
It's so crazy.
It's. I feel like every guy like gets to their career one way or the other. Like they all have a different path. Honestly, I feel like that's kind of how the American soccer might play now. Yeah, of course.
Good guy. Nice. Take advantage of it when you can. Right on, right on.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, I'll probably close up on the side over there.
Okay. Wait, when?
After the summer podcast.
Oh, just to hang out? Okay.
To get video and everything, yeah.
That's why I was like, how is Marcus over that? We just finished meeting about this. I know. Bro, you can't get this stuff.
And then we got Tony Saw airing at 7.
We got what?
Tony Saw airing at 7.
So at the end, once we wrap, I just have to have you ask them 2 questions. And I'll let these guys know. After we're done with the live. So after we're done with the live, I just need 2 questions. So at the end, you guys, I'm going to have Leon ask you 2 questions basically about youth development, like how you guys came up through the ranks and what a parent or a kid who's maybe 9, 10 years old should be thinking about progressing in the career. But that'll be after the live shot. So yeah, this will be for
you or
for my extra thing because I'm forcing them to take interest in soccer and youth soccer development.
Okay, yeah.
So we have like so many clubs. USA Cup is coming up. That's the biggest youth tournament.
Yeah, I
you
played in
already
it,
know.
yeah.
So where
I'm from Minnesota.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're from Minnesota.
Yeah.
Which club did you play for?
I played for St. Croix Academy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just gave a shot them an email just the other day.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
I was impressed because a couple of years ago I met a kid and his dad who drove from North Dakota to go to St. Croix.
Okay, yeah.
And it was like, wait, you just drove across a freaking state
Yeah.
to play in one of our clubs. So
Yeah, crazy.
youth development is big here. So.
Yeah.
But he will take care of all the rest of it for
We're
the
3
live
minutes
shot,
out.
so 3
Okay,
minutes.
copy that. Thank you.
And what I'll do is I'll put Leon in the middle, and I'm just gonna have you two just step in when he just kind of waves you.
Yeah, I'll just kind of wave you in.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, honestly, I love that. Let's see if it actually. Yeah, that can happen today. That's what road taxi. Yeah, but I got that.
So there. Are you coming to us after Randy and Kelsey?
They say like, oh, this is on the jump in front of me.
What do you want me to do?
No, I just was. I'll have them meet me here and then just.
2 out.
I know. I'm intrigued to see if they really do
All right, guys, we're about 1 minute out, so I'm gonna have you stand right here. I'm gonna have you right here, and then he's just gonna wave you in, and you guys just come off the shoulder. And give me a mic check, please.
Mic check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Mic check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba.
Protecting the public.
I just had to sing that, you know? Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. 1 minute out? Okay. 1 minute out.
I am. Ask me nicely.
Fired up.
I know.
You're ready, huh?
I'm ready.
This is my job. Hurry up and wave.
Yeah, right. He's ready, bro. They gotta get it going now. You're ready.
I know.
You have the energy.
He is a hype man.
Yeah, we can't.
Don't,
lose
30 out.
don't get it wrong. He is a hype
No,
man.
we can't lose this energy, you know.
Get him in the dark cloud section.
Yeah, we might need to. Huh?
Leon in the Wonderwall. Stand by, guys. Stand by.
Stand by. Exactly, Tim. The party is about to get started right before Team USA takes the field. We're at Peavey Plaza here in downtown Minneapolis. But before that starts, we have something special for you. We got two players from Minnesota United FC coming here, Devin the defender and Julian the midfielder. You know, it's a big night tonight. You guys are hosting this watch party. How does it feel to see Team USA go this far?
Oh, it's been amazing so far. They've been playing great. It's exciting to see all the people coming out wearing USA jerseys and all that, and just having a good time, you know, around the games. Hopefully another big one tonight, and we can get a win and really get that crowd fired up.
And Devin, you're from Minnesota,
Yeah.
okay? And to see a team do this well, it has to be exhilarating, especially the fact that, you know, you grew up here, you play professional soccer here.
Yeah, no, it's been amazing. I mean, just seeing events like this and all the people coming together to watch the great game, it's been amazing.
And also, you know, speaking of which, what are the hot takes for tonight? You guys have to have hot takes for soccer fans or people who play soccer, but also you're a fan of the game too.
I mean, hot takes, you know, the hot take is that the USA team's going to do well, they're going to advance, and, you know, they're going to go through to the next round and then have another match next week. So that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking forward to watching the USA win. I mean, I think maybe it could be bad. Maybe it could be 3-0, 4-0. You know, let's run it up on them. Let's make a statement.
And what does it mean for you guys to really be out here? You know, you guys were doing a podcast show earlier. You guys were taking photos with kids and everything. How does that feel for you guys?
Oh, it feels great. Like, yeah, it's amazing to see, you know, people getting galvanized by the spirit of the World Cup, and that's what a World Cup is about, bringing it to the U.S. and having it here, and, you know, getting the world's game, our game, soccer, to the masses in a way, right, and introducing people that aren't familiar with it to it, and hopefully having them come out to Minnesota United games after this, and you know, get that excitement going as well.
The same for you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm pumped. Like, I think energy's just at an all-time high right now. Let's go USA, and let's go Loons.
And do you feel like this will bring more kids out, you know, for the youth to play, you know, soccer? It brings more awareness. The fact that the games are in the U.S.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, growing up here, I think soccer was, you know, slowly growing and growing, but now I think this just makes it's going to probably boom, right? And I'm super excited to see, you know, all the clubs around here, and, you know, hopefully there's an uptick in kids wanting to play soccer. You know, I think that's the goal of all this coming to the States, is growing the game.
Absolutely. I grew up in Germany, so I witnessed it when there was a World Cup in Germany when I was 13 years old, and you know, everybody's excited about this, and the kids are talking about it. I've met so many little kids now already that are talking about the games. My daughter's getting into it. She's almost 6, so she knows what the World Cup is now and all those things. So you can feel the emotion and the excitement heightening for sure.
And Tim, there's no soccer ball here right now, so I can't have Devin and Jillian teach me how to kick a soccer ball because, you know, besides playing soccer and gym class and, you know, grade school, that's the only thing I know about. But I want to learn from the professionals one day, maybe one day. But anyway, we're going to be down here all night long to see Team USA take on Belgium, and it's going to be an exciting night tonight. We're live in downtown Minneapolis. Leon Purvis, Fox 9.
USA, 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 USA.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Don't go
Appreciate it.
too far.
You still want to do that?
I'm just gonna have him ask you the question, and I heard the
You
German
kinda answered
word,
it.
Meine Frau ist Deutsches.
Okay, we
so,
got.
my German is so bad.
No problem.
She was like, I don't want to see my accent come out of your face. And I already have like this Minnesota accent, so it's bad enough.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, I'm going to. You could just talk to Leon.
All right, just tell me your first name, last
Leon,
name.
I'm going to have you take a half step back.
Okay.
Yep, perfect.
All right, just tell me your first name, last.
Okay.
Tell me your first name, last name, and spell it, please.
Julian Gressel, Julian. Last name is Gressel.
And you are a midfielder for Minnesota United.
Midfielder for Minnesota United, yeah.
So, what does it mean for you to be out here, and how do you think this will get youth more involved in soccer?
I think it captures what the essence of the sport is about, and the youth, little boys and girls will see what this means and see the sport and see how many people are excited about this, see what this means around the world, and hopefully Team USA, can advance a little bit more and really capture some excitement for the kids, and really get them to see the emotion that comes with the game. And I grew up in Germany, around the World Cup and how it really started, a whole movement of kids being introduced to the game, and that's something that is really exciting hosting a World Cup in a way, right? And so hoping that obviously, takes some kids away from the baseball, football, and more into soccer, and really shows them what a great sport it is.
What one thing would you tell a parent to practice with their kid? You were saying with your 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Girl, what do you practice in the backyard?
Honestly, I don't really try to give them too much of instruction and trying to tell them too much about what exactly they need to be practicing on. For me, the biggest thing when I grew up was having fun. Enjoying the game, enjoying learning about it. Yes, working on your first touch, your second touch, your passing, your shooting. All those technical aspects are important, but the biggest thing is to have fun and enjoying it. And if you have fun practicing and playing, you automatically get better. So, from age 5 to 12, 13, that's when you really just got to enjoy it. Be out there as much as you can. Play in the park, play in the backyard, all those types of things. And really try and, go out to events like today where Team USA plays or Minnesota United, and really show them what this game is about, and that's really the biggest advice I can give.
One last question since I heard where you play. What was your reaction when Messi scored the hat?
Oh, Messi's been, he's the best in the world. He's the best ever, and him scoring the hat trick was no surprise to me. In Argentina, the way he plays and stuff is insane, and I think he's going to do a lot more in the World Cup. And Messi is just a one of one, and he shows it every time he steps out on the field. Good.
That was great.
Thank you, guys.
I'm gonna slide you guys over. You're gonna set a step back, stay longer. Perfect.
Sweet.
Honestly, I'm just kind of cutting out the monitor in the background since they started broadcasting.
Hey, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna let you ask the first question.
All right, tell me your first name, last name, and spell it, please.
Devin Padelford, Devin Padelford.
And what's your position?
Defender.
So, what should parents kind of teach their kids on how to become someone like you or someone on Team USA?
I mean, just get them out there, just kick a ball. It doesn't have to be anything complex. I mean, the reason I got into it, my parents, they just saw me running around and having too much energy, and they were like, let's just, have them try it. And it got all my energy out, and then I just slowly started loving it. And I think that's just the easiest thing, is just get a ball out there, start kicking it around. And then, watching these games is a big thing too. I think they can gain inspiration from seeing these players and everything they're doing. So I think it's just getting outside, going to a local field, and just starting to play.
If I'm a parent, you said you went to SCA. What does it entail to get to that level in the youth league?
Yeah, I think it takes just, having the right coaches and just a lot of sacrifice, I think it takes a lot of time away as a kid, wanting to be the best and, trying to get better. So, I mean, I think it's just really trying to go out there and just try it, whether it's, doing all these tryouts. I know tryouts are probably coming up for a lot of club teams, and I know there's been even more club teams being created in Minnesota. So I think it's just trying to, get your kid out there, just have them try. I think that's the biggest thing you can do is really just have them try, and then you see where it goes from there.
And the one drill you would suggest a parent do with their kid, if there is.
I mean, like I said, I think the biggest thing is just touching the ball, but maybe just learning how to juggle with them, or just passing it back and forth. I think that's the biggest thing, just learning the basics and just touching the ball. I mean, the more you touch the ball, the better it's going to become your friend, and I think that's just the easiest thing you can do.
And your defensive partner, Boxall, was in. What was it like watching Michael play?
Yeah, so I mean, I have been locker mates next to Boxy my whole time at Minnesota, so that's 5 years of just, small conversations and, just knowing him for so long. So honestly, it was really cool. To see him on that stage, see his family go there and root him on, obviously bearing results, it didn't matter. It was just so cool to see him, have such a big moment for his country and be a part of history. So I was super proud, and I think we all were. And when he came back, it was super good to see him and hear about his experiences. So all the Minnesota United family was just super proud of him.
And how much do you look forward to seeing a Minnesota version of Lavinia Ball?
I mean, that would be great. If we can get to that level of having someone, on that big of a stage, that would be a dream come true for me, knowing that we did that and that we provided that for everyone. So hopefully we can get to that level.
Right on.
Awesome.
You can tell he's a total soccer fan.
I know, that's awesome.
Minnesota's turned out a couple of soccer team players like Brianna Scurry and all that. So I was like, I want to see a Lavinia Ball get one of the USA Cup. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, thank you so much for your
nice
time.
meeting you
love
guys.
the fact
Go
that-
Loons.
So now when I go to some of these clubs, I can go, we're turning out top players here in Minnesota, and I just think that was really cool. And I've been kind of
That'll be great.
trying to do that.
I wanted to be like, hoping I could be 5 years on the team. All I want to be is I love
Where is Europe?
next to D. I doubt over here.
Do you know the Carol next station? Fox is your Fox. Tell him the song.
Enjoy the game.
That's my guess.
Because this is not that good.
I might do the live.
Probably. They're probably going to show it on live too.
Yeah, you do. You just fucking fell.
Fox 9.
There he is. So we're gonna flip.
Hey, have you guys been trying to get me in my ear?
I have not heard them in your.
Yeah, I plan to be in the corner over there.
Well, you'll be in the ear cam anyway.
What?
He's over there too.
Yeah.
Leon is over there too. Sorry, I think they were talking to us.
Hey, were you talking to me?
Away.
Oh, by the way, they already started streaming us.
Oh my god. I forgot they were streaming us the whole time.
I just told Madison that you're in time's up. I'm gonna drink some water.
If you guys stand out there, you can be. Right where these young ladies are. Yeah, America! Say whatever you want. Yell it out. What? I can, but if I'm pointed back this way, probably not at that. The problem
I got
is,
you. You got me?
The problem is if I shoot that way, shoot the screen. That's
Copy.
where I turn it around.
What I'm saying is right where it is without showing the ground. I mean, without showing the screen.
We can go up there.
Lead the way? Okay. All right now.
Low crap. hurt now. I can only dance so much without getting it's easier for me not to not to scream. This is as far as I can dance. And this is not the crowd. Okay. Go there. You'll see people. You will see people.
Hey, Aaron, when are you hitting us? In 10 minutes? Okay.
Yes, ladies. Yes, ladies.
Like the only Bosnians in the studio. So sorry.
Interview them now.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, what are we doing?
All right, look at me.
Yes. All right.
Rolling. Tell me your first name, last name, and spell it, please.
Samra Bojcic. And what was the last part?
And then spell it, please.
Oh, SAMRABOJCIC.
Andrea Milosavljevic, ANDREA MILOSAVLJEVIC.
So you guys are gonna stick out like a sore thumb tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Definitely.
And we're happy to. We love Bosnia.
Oh, yeah.
Our families are from Bosnia. Our parents are from Bosnia.
It's in
We
our
love
blood.
Bosnia. We met because we're both Bosnian. We met because when we started freshman year of college, I looked through the roster. What app was it? There was this app where freshmen at the U of M got to like meet each other. I don't remember what it's called, but I looked through the roster, the list, and I saw her last name. I said, she's Bosnian,
Yeah.
and we've been friends ever since.
Exactly. We're always trying to find each other because there's not a big population here that you can find easily, so we're always trying to find each other and stick together, you know?
Well, you got to really stick together tonight. How do you guys feel about tonight?
I feel like Bosnia already won. Bosnia already won with the unity that we have as a people, as a nation, because of what the World Cup has done for us, the unity it's brought for us. We already won. Anything else is like a cherry on top. Of course, I'm hoping Bosnia wins. I want Bosnia to win. I'm hopeful that they'll win. I'll always have hope, but we already won.
I totally agree. This is just amazing that they made it this far and that people even know the name Bosnia now because people didn't really know before. So I really hope people care a little bit now and, you know, take a look that, you know, we're small, but we're mighty.
Yeah, I love it when people know about us. I love it when people talk about us. I love it when people just say Bosnia, even when they ask, like, what is Bosnia? Where is Bosnia? I love answering those questions.
What's your hot take for tonight?
Oh, hot take.
Maybe you think.
I don't know, a hot take.
Score? What do you think the score's gonna be?
I pray Bosnia gets at least one goal. I think that would send us all into a frenzy regardless.
Yeah. I hope they tie and go to penalties and Bosnia wins.
And I hope Edin Dzeko gets one goal because it's kind of like this is his year, you know, he's getting up there. He's one more of the older stars, so this might be his last World Cup. So I really hope he gets kind of like that final thank you.
Yeah, I like Begovic, Bajraktarovic, my favorite players. They're young. Bajraktarovic was born in Appleton, Wisconsin, just like how we were born in Minnesota.
Yeah, he actually chose to play for the nation of Bosnia to kind of stick with that culture, so it's kind of amazing.
Have you guys gotten any looks wearing that tonight?
Not really. I think everyone is pretty united. I think people... I don't know. Not really. I haven't noticed it yet, but we've only been here for like 20 minutes.
We've definitely been spotted for being singled out, but I think it's just more curious and more exciting. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Go Bosnia!
Do you guys have a chant?
Do you know that one?
I don't know.
Volim te Bosno.
Yeah. Volim te Bosno.
It means I love Bosnia.
Yeah. Volim te Bosno.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, any of you two want to do a live interview?
Live?
Yeah, anyone want to do a live interview?
What are the questions?
Yeah, recorded. What? Similar.
Yeah, like where would that be?
Like right now?
Like in the next couple minutes, like 5 minutes?
I don't know, you decide.
Well, I mean, I guess you guys are going to post a recorded one, right? Or are you going to use that one? Is that okay?
I mean, our cameras are just streaming back, so yeah. Yeah, so that's, yeah. How many minutes? I'm sorry. 3 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies. Appreciate your time.
Oh, they're going to do a live interview with us.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 3 minutes. So, and with them,
Yeah, I'm just going to ask them 2 questions and then throw the shot. Yeah, they're Bosnia fans. Where should they stand?
actually, let's have them stand right here. Ladies, I'm going to have you stand right here. Right here. And I'll just have you step to them.
Okay, sounds good. And then what are your names again? Tamra?
Samra with an S.
Samra.
Yeah, Andrea.
Andrea. Samra and Andrea. Samra and Andrea. One minute. 1 minute.
So I'm going to have you just...
You said, is my mic on? Can you hear me? Okay.
And so, Leon,
Yeah?
you're just pivoting to them.
Okay. Hello, you're good.
Can you just go around, folks? Thank you.
What? Stand by. What was your name again? It's going to be a big night for sure, and everyone is watching the screen right now. But I've made some friends that are rooting for Bosnia tonight. Okay, I have Samria and also Andrea. Andra, how are you feeling about tonight?
We're feeling so happy. We feel like Bosnia already won by being here, and we just feel so united, and we're just so excited.
Yeah, I'm just feeling so full in my heart right now that people are getting to see Bosnia on the big screen, on the world stage. It's unbeatable feeling right now.
Now, this is pretty bold to, be decked out, have their, banner and everything.
Yes, of course. We want people to know who we are, who we're representing,
Yeah, our parents are from Bosnia, we're from Bosnia, we feel like we're from Bosnia, we've hung on to our Bosnian heritage, and of course we always will, but we're also American, so this game is like double meaningful for us.
Yes. Yeah. It's amazing because our family came here and they love their home, but they also love here. So it really is a double meaning to be cheering on, seeing both the U.S. and Bosnia and Herzegovina play. It's really it's amazing that it even happened.
It's the perfect night.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And also, we caught up with a former USA men's team member from years ago. You may know the name. Let's roll the clip. If anyone knows what tonight is like, it's definitely Tony. He told me that he's made it to the quarterfinals, so he knows exactly what this is like. And as you just mentioned him, there are many fans who are watching right over there, right over my shoulder. They're all watching right over there, excited for tonight. It is a big night tonight, Tim, for both the USA and Bosnia as well. We're going to be here all night long. But for now, we're live in downtown Minneapolis. Leon Purvis, Fox 9.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Exactly. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go over there.
You have to wait till I get my stuff kind of organized, and then yeah, because I am not going to be able to navigate all this in the crowd, so. Yeah, I guess we can put these garbage cans back. Thank you again, ladies. Don't hover in front of the camera because it's live. You know that. Just forget.
during hydration break.
Yeah, it's crazy here.
Oh my God, huge! Oh my God!
Oh, they're back there. They're like, are you here?
Yeah, that's true. August 5. Oh, shit.
Come on, Ray.
I told him, yeah, this is
it's open.
All right, I'm following your hand. Keep going.
Columbia gonna draw a big crowd? Oh yeah, they did. Tarek went to the Columbia game here. I couldn't, and he said there was a line. Not as bad as this or Mexico. Oh my god. Oh my, it was wrapped around this whole. Oh my god, Mexico? Yeah, it's 50. It was really bad. We ended up going to another place. You could be up here. I'm looking up. Is anyone else pulling up, or is it just Colette's not coming anymore? I thought Lily was going. Lily is going massive. There you go. You guys can take a break with beer. But yeah, she was heading out. That's weird though. Ain't no fucking way, boy. Hunchback ass, bro. Look at this No, facts. Why is it You're so funny,
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. Sorry. Sorry about that.
I know if you want to be on
Ireland didn't make it, so Mexico made it.
And then any of USA winning. I think the best. I'm warming too well.
Me neither. Mexico all the way.
I'm going to go.
Mexico is Where can we see my friend on TV? Instagram channel. Okay, sweet. Around the other corner. I know. You just walk into no sense. Oh, yeah. So he's in the chat, he's like, guys, please no trolling in this chat. Yo, respin the wheel gang. Who trying to trade? I'll trade a $50 still on Discord. Down for a respin. Please don't trolling. I'm selling my spot for $2K. Somebody who got an easier bracket than me. I'm getting more curious on elite multiplayer. I've heard more curious more on like yeah, I didn't know. The younger brother, he was he's playing with the rules of fire. Y'all didn't love me?
think it's good. I think it's good.
Hey, yo. What's How do they run into each other? Really? Oh, obviously somebody's head is stronger than the other. I see it. Hey, it's a lifestyle, bro. Lifestyle. Damn, bro, he's that fucked up? Are you serious, bro? I can cuss or something, bro? This guy's still down? What the fuck? Shut them some. Where you at? We're inside, like inside the. Where are you? I see you. Look straight. Look straight ahead. Look straight ahead to your right. A little bit to your right. A little bit to your right. A little bit more to your right. And this hand right here. So it's free. Scan the QR code. It says free tickets. It says tickets. It's free. We're like in the same spot. Just I don't remember exactly where I am. Good to see you. What a boy.
Get on camera, look. Me and Wally.
What's up? What's up, Fox 9? They only know me from Fox 9 Plus, though.
How are you?
Good. Yeah, we run our show on.
I saw the promo for it the other day. I think about a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I was like, I'm listening to you on the radio all the time with the afternoon thing.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
So, no, I was like happy. I was like, it was funny because like the one day I did see the promo was literally after I got out of the car, having listened to you guys.
Oh, God, that's horrible. That's a little bit too much, Wally.
No, it's hilarious.
All right, then too much, Eric. Paul. He's my son, Paul.
Hey, how are you?
Channel 9 guy. Actually, Paul edits and produces our TV show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So.
I think I saw. Did you have a cameo of him on at one time?
Probably.
I don't know.
No, it looks familiar. Like I've seen you.
Probably see me around.
He works a lot of events.
Okay.
He just did ESPN for the Special Olympics.
Oh, that's sweet.
And then he's doing
You're doing you next week, right? Yeah, he's doing Minnesota United next week. So
I'm gonna have to get one of those guys. I figure, you know, hopefully I'll be retiring within the next couple of years. I can be a steward for the United.
There you go.
Looking out the window wall, making sure
everybody's behaving.
I'm gonna have a
Oh, I'm sorry.
just in case.
Yeah, I'm gonna step in there.
I didn't realize what he was doing. Sam's here? Yeah, he's coming in. He has to get his thing. He's scanning.
Stand there toward the front.
think that's a good idea.
If you have moderate to severe eczema, Diffusing can help you feel relief. Some dogs saw fast itch relief after first dose, and long-lasting clear skin at 1 year. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. They help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, or using or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away if new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Ask your doctor about Diffusing.
Hold on. I understand now. No one can match our energy.
So every time when they score, I go out.
We've invited passionate soccer fans to push these on vehicles to the limit, just like they do with their teams. Further proof that the Nissan lineup is tested and trusted by the toughest. Hurry in to bring home a winning offer at the Nissan Summer Sales Event.
Get 0% APR on select model trims for well-qualified buyers, or get up to $5,750 total savings on select Frontier trims.
What does it take to be the greatest of all time? It's not just leaving defenders chasing shadows or turning goalkeepers into statues. It's making your team, your sport, and everything around you better. Here's to the greatest of all time. Today, came from behind to beat
Test 1, test 2.
with 2 late
Test 1, test 2. Can anybody hear me out there? All right, good. How you doing, Minnesota? How about that USA soccer game going on? So exciting. So I'm Keith Ellison, your Attorney General, but I got a guy who knows a little bit about soccer who wants to greet you. I'm talking about Tony Soto. Let's hear it for our guy right now. Hall of Famer and USA soccer team member World Cup. Tony Soto, just get it up for Tony, everybody!
Second 45 on the backside.
What's up, everybody? Can we get a chat? After me? Hey, guys, kids, I need you guys to come over and help me out. Can you come over here? No, don't leave. Come over. Come over here. I need you to help. I just need you to repeat after me, okay? And then we'll get the crowd going. I believe. I believe that. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Can we get the crowd doing it too? All right, we're gonna try one more time. One more time, Minnesota. We're letting us down right now. Okay, we're gonna start and they're gonna follow. You all have to follow. I believe. I believe that. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Apparently, I gotta work on my script. So, are you gonna help me with this? I mean, I know the letter is USA. 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 USA.
look at this. You got the MLB All-Star Game in Philadelphia. Yes, that's how America celebrates a birthday. A night of American celebration, July 14th on Fox.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by the Home Depot.
In the 29th minute, Flo Balogun thought he might have earned a penalty kick. 2 minutes later, he had a goal called back due to offside. In the 45th minute, he finally got his just reward and his third goal of this World Cup. The reaction in San Diego. Same reaction we had here in the Bay Area. 1-0 U.S. after 45 minutes. Mauricio Pochettino and the U.S. back on the field. What's imperative this opening 10-15 minutes in the second half?
Well, the energy that they had in that first half, you'd love to see it, but they can figure out a way for this first 15 minutes to put it away. But again, don't be greedy.
Hey, all gas, no brakes. Just time's out. Let's get another one. Let's put this game to bed. Post-game show. We'll see you when it's all said and done. For the second half call, once again, back upstairs, John Strong and Stu Holden.
Rob, the U.S. has been the highest scoring team at this World Cup in the first half of games. It's about now what they do in the second half, as you guys are just talking about. This is not a Bosnia and Herzegovina team you want to let hang around. In each of their qualifying last chance playoffs in March against Wales and Italy, they were trailing by a single goal with 15 minutes to go. In each of those games, they had a tying goal in regulation. They won the ensuing penalty shootout. What does the U.S. have to do well here to not allow that scenario to play out again?
I'm with Clint on this one. All gas, no brakes. That was the strength of this team. Do not let off. Do not even let Bosnia and Herzegovina think that they have a chance here. You go for the kill in the second half, early in the second half. Keep the pressure on. And get back to that tempo that just puts them under pressure. They were all out of sorts. So see Bosnia and Herzegovina making tweaks to their system because they were not very good in the first half with the ball.
Good pressure by Tillman. Just knocks it forward. Ball comes infield, spot off the side of the head of the defender. Tillman, battle off him by Gigovic. He's trying to play him behind. Reem intercepts. He gets rid of it quick. Pulisic just had no space and time there on the ball. Malik Tillman limping at the end of it as he got caught in the foot, but that was great pressure to win it back. And Pulisic turns right into Katic, who commits the foul, and he wants to play quick, and he does. Balogun out on the run. Pocket pick from behind by Katic. And then Balogun fouls him, will play advantage the other way. So off comes Slacker Romas to begin the second half. How about that touch from Alex Freeman on the ball in the middle? McKinney for Tillman, still limping a little bit after that last kick that he took. That ball is going to stay in place on Anthony Robinson, who could have taken out any number of people. Gets it clear. And then still job not done. Robinson steps forward. We've got a second ball in the field. This is chaos. To begin the second half, Robinson slips away from Katic. Shooting's now defending Christian Pulisic, who will hook that cross in. Depth is in it. Balogun goes down. Ends up being behind for a U.S. corner.
And Freddie starts in the half, but if it's controlled chaos, that's okay for the United States, because I think they're going to continue to open up this back line with the running. Getting Pulisic involved early in the half, very positive. Has a look at 2v1, so just floats the ball in the box. Moremovic picking up what he left off with Phil Balogun. He knows he's the threat. 4 of the 5 shots in the first half of the United States coming from Phil Balogun. The other one, Pulisic. Keep putting pressure on that serve.
Richards, that's straight up in the air. Also comes to get it to Bocci. Come off his own defender. Freeman on half down the field. What's the word from the U.S. coaching staff?
Always nice to catch up with Jesus Perez, the U.S. first assistant. Really, his reaction was little by little, we got into the game, we dominated possession, the regain as well, and great to get that goal from Ballo, but we cannot stop. I asked him more specifically about the physicality. He said they are aggressive, we expected that, we will be ready to match it in the second, and we're not stopping anytime soon.
Great little tie there. He's pulled back by Šunić. We play on as the U.S. is in position, and the pass is given away.
He used at halftime, which was a professional performance, says that one's going to be played out. As Dzeko's got a little bit of a knock right in the middle. The 4-year-old starting all 3 games for Bosnia and Herzegovina. In the group stage, he's logged a lot of minutes, really important player for them.
I mean, he is their singular legend. Leads the national team's history in games played, goal scored, has played for some high-profile clubs. Referee could very easily have come back and shown a yellow card Šunić.
And the professionalism for the U.S., what that speaks to in the first half was how organized they were with and without the ball, getting involved in the right amount of aggression, not stepping over the line, putting pressure on opponents. But that's going to be key in the second half because you're going to have a Bosnia and Herzegovina team that is down a goal. They're going to bring on a guy who's scored for them in the group stage as well. This team is, as we said, they're not going to go away. And they will try to find any little moment to either get a red card, second yellow, and that was when Dzeko just pulled up lame on that play there.
And this is unfortunate. This is a legend. Such an important player for his country. Such a great professional throughout his career. If this is how and why he is forced off, there might in fact be multiple substitutions coming. I mean, Mamić was immediately up, but Esmir Bartarovic is preparing to enter as well. And so you interesting 5 minutes in the second half to say we're making changes now.
Well, they might be taking off a defender, putting on an extra midfielder, bringing on 2 attacking players here. So
Gigovic is the other who has his number put up.
Gigovic was the player that we were actually surprised to see was started, was a more defensive-oriented player in that position. And they're going to make a third sub as well, it looks like, Tahirovic.
So Šunić is off, who has been kind of a rotation guy in the midfield.
But you're right, why they didn't do this at halftime is a little perplexing.
So 3 changes in total. Dzeko, Gigovic, and Šunić are off. On comes Mamić, who scored each of the last 2 games. Tahirovic, a regular starter, and Esmir Bartarovic, born and raised in Appleton, Wisconsin. A club teammate of Serginho Dest and previously Malik Tillman at PSV Eindhoven. He began his career with the New England Revolution as a teammate of Matt Turner's. He played for the U.S. Youth National Team at one point with Alex Freeman, played 1 game for the U.S. Senior Team, and now he's trying to be an agent of destruction for the United States on the field for Bosnia and Herzegovina. What that does is it also slams to a halt the frenetic beginning to the second half. Who can regain momentum? Here's Bartarovic on the ball for the first time. Tillman's there to sweep it back to Matt Freeze. 2 saves in the first half. Oh, the ball's not going to mess around. Tiff trying to roll the ball. It's going to be knocked down by Ibrahimovic instead.
So it's brought the subs, as you would expect, has brought a little bit of renewed life and enthusiasm to this Bosnia and Herzegovina team. The players they brought on are better ball players. So it tells you they want to have a little bit more creativity, they want to have a little bit more of the ball, they want to start to put pressure on the U.S. But what that can do in turn is open them up a little bit more defensively if the U.S. can keep that aggression. But now you have to be more aware of the counterattack moment. So making sure you always have a +1 in the back if you're Riemann Richards. Maybe against the attacking players from Bosnia and Herzegovina. They really haven't, they've kept nice play.
It's not a good try. It's a tough one for him to catch up to his out.
They've kept Freeman home. So they've basically kept 3 back. And if Bosnia and Herzegovina now have the 2 strikers, you've always got an extra man that's free that can read the play in different situations.
So Scan the QR code on the screen. Vote for the Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match here in Santa Clara. The shadow continues to reach across from one side of the field to the other. Fantastically comfortable evening in the South Bay area. Winner of this game to face Belgium Monday night in Seattle in the round of 16. Belgium coming back from 2 goals down to force extra time late against Senegal and then won it with a penalty kick right at the end of extra time. Heartbreak for the African champions. Is it going to be a rematch for the U.S.? Not just the game 12 years ago today when the U.S. played Belgium. Tim Howard's heroics not enough in a Belgium extra time win, but for that matter, Belgium cruising past the U.S. in a friendly in March. Great opportunity for revenge. But the U.S. has to get there first to see this game out.
Switch. Look at the man-to-man pressure that Bosnia and Herzegovina are playing with. That one's going to potentially run out for a freeze. So they're actually taking risks, which they have to. They're down a goal. But I do think this could really prove something of an advantage for the United States if they can stay dynamic and consistent with their movement and beating guys off the dribble. When you play against a man-to-man defensive system like this, if you're ballistic, if you're Dest, if you're Tillman, and you beat your guy, you open up the field for everybody else. So they're going to get a little bit more aggressive in their pressure now.
Hollywood's again, it's going to hang up in the wind awkwardly, Robinson. And he just gets it away from Bartarovic. Dedic holds it in. Pulisic trying to recover defensively. That's been Bartarovic. First chance to be a danger in the attack. Back for Katic instead. Katic driving that one. Was that a miss hit or is he trying to catch Freeze cheating?
I think it was a miss hit because that would have been slightly audacious from this distance. Let's see how he's shaping up. Yeah, he just cuts across it. But that type of shape actually makes me think he was shooting there. But he cut underneath the ball. Very comfortable for Freeze.
And that Freeze is now dealing with the sun. Any ball from that type of position, you see where the line of shadowing sun is that he's going to be dealing with. Pulisic trying to spin and run off it. It will go all the way out. A reminder, tomorrow on Fox, more action around the 32. One of the favorites here at the World Cup, Spain, taking on Austria in Los Angeles. Coverage starts at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific on Fox. Also tomorrow, Portugal and Croatia. Will we have a Spain-Portugal match? Would it be Spain-Croatia? Are the Austrians annoyed that they're not getting included in that in the round of 16? Just some wonderful matchups. And some big stars continuing to shine here at this World Cup. Harry Kane earlier today. Phil Milligan as well. He also going to throw out that. Rain, Preston McKinney. McKinney's going to get there. Marlish defending, knocks it down. He's going to clear it away as Monson was trying to get it. Throws a little body in and he's able to win the header. Second ball comes wide to Dedic. And great hard run by McKinney. Benedict as well.
Yeah, but that run is excellent. When you move the ball quickly like that, it's difficult to defend man-to-man. And then when McKinney makes that 40-yard run, he's almost saying to his defender, you coming with me or not? Because if you don't, I'm in. And he was, but then Muramovic was able to come over and to cover. But the flow and the tempo of the game has been slightly disjointed to start the second half. You've had subs, you've had fouls. It's slowed the pace down a little bit.
Well, Muramovic over hits that one for Dedic. The things Mauricio Pochettino talked to us about after practice yesterday was details. Win tackles, win duels for loose balls, win the little individual moments in battles. That's where these games are decided. It was Balogun and Tillman able to win that ball, and now Pulisic that ran away from allowing Katic to come in and tackle it away. Olejovic carrying forward, Tyler Adams with him stride for stride, he hands it off. Nice, the defensive work by Alex Freeman there.
I'm interested to see how long Pulisic is going to go. He's only played 77 minutes in the tournament so far. Came off at halftime of the first game, got a couple of minutes against Turkey. But this is a game that's going to continue to require intensity. And it's just looked like maybe the heavy legs are catching up to him. It's some of the ball decision making. So I would imagine that's a sub that Pochettino was thinking about at some point earlier in the second half.
Because as Pochettino said to us, now's not the moment to manage his minutes and be careful. Now was the time to push and take risks. But how much of a risk and in what way? How much of a heavy leg Christian Pulisic is still a better option than a fresher guy off the bench because of what he brings you? Turn on the outside, Lucia tries last-ditch defending onto Mirovic there, did just enough to prevent him from getting on the cross. Ballard for the kick. Pulisic for the goal. Pulisic triangle for a pass. To stop the U.S. threat. Boy, hand-to-hand stuff in that sequence. Defensive play, though, from the U.S. captain, the oldest man ever to play a World Cup for the U.S., 38-year-old Tim Ream.
The foot of the Bosnia and Herzegovina player, and that's what then creates that movement down, and it makes his ankle twist, and therefore does he endanger the safety of his opponent? You could argue it does, but I think it's slightly unfair because it's more of a step in action and it lacks force and intensity to create that red card. See, Mark, when you see a still image like this, it's easy to say that's a red card. And I could see why this will potentially be given. But this way, like, seeing them in real time like this, I want to see it in full speed. That's the action of the game. And this, to me, was two players jostling for the ball. Balogun's trying to get position and trying to turn on him. It felt more incidental contact, but I can see that, you're talking about endangering the safety of an opponent. Let's see what the final decision is.
Potential game-changing moment.
The number 20 United States Committee says foul.
Yes, give me a red card.
Is that the right use of VAR? Is that the correct outcome for the play on the field?
I don't believe it's a good use of VAR. I think when you watch it in real time, you don't see that, the angle twist. And it's just an accident. As Balogun puts his foot down, he catches underneath his opponent's foot. This is just an accident that happens. You can see he's upset by it. This doesn't meet, for me, the criteria of a red card, and it's certainly going to change the course of the game. Yeah, it does. It changes the game. And the other reason I would say that, Mark, it wasn't even given as a yellow card initially by the referee. And so he saw it, he had a good look at it, but it is what it is. Now the U.S. are down a man, and they're going to go into, we'll see what subs. I think you're now thinking about a sub. You're thinking about Pulisic potentially coming off. You want to keep some speed and some pressure up front. But now it's going to be Bosnia and Herzegovina with possession, and you're going to expect a lot of crosses into the box.
And it's changed the game completely, and it's made it a lot harder for the U.S. Now, how can they respond to this moment? Weston McKennie steps in to take that pass away. Deck's got to be careful. Hard running by Demirovic. You've lost your top scorer of the tournament for the last half hour of this game, and you've lost him for the entire next game if you advance to the round of 16. Dedic. Chance to hook that cross in there. It's not down with Fulton.
Because apparently now you're in a different formation set. You want different characteristics of players on the field, especially on this left wing position, left midfield, where Dedic is an attacking player for Bosnia and Herzegovina. So you're sacrificing a little bit of the attacking play. You're still going to have some moments, but really you want guys out there that are fresh, closing down crosses, keeping the level high from a pressure standpoint.
You're going to have a hydration break in about 2 minutes, and that's a big adjustment period. That's going to be the biggest 3 minutes of Mauricio Pochettino's time coaching this U.S. team for he and his staff to plot some solutions as the U.S. is down to 10 men for the rest of this game, and all of a sudden Bosnia and Herzegovina feeling momentum, seeing the opportunity to get back into this one. Artarovic reversing backwards. Rosinac returns. Artarovic. Alabega scored from here in the last game. Good pressure by Dest to not give him an angle to shoot. Kolashinac's chance to cross. Freeman out there immediately to force him back. Another word you hear a lot in this sport is suffer. Yeah, the U.S. is going to have to suffer the rest of this game to win and get to Seattle. Bosnia fans balance out to the right. They're making the most noise right now. Trying to flip it in. Kolasinac pops in the air. Freeman, Richards, second ball. Artars brings it down. McKinney got to be careful. It's in towards Freeze. Comes with the catch. Officially, his third save of the game according to FIFA. We're going to give him 4. We're going to count that one on the corner as a save because that was rolled out in the first half. And that's where that clock starts ticking when the ball's in his hands, and so he's just going to get rid of it long. Pulisic picks it up though from the defender. Looking around for any support. You're missing the big man in the middle, Flip Balogun right now. McKinney, we'll just reverse it. Freeman good work to drive it inside. And then Italians were up. The Italians had chances to make it too, and they really had sent off.
Look, a lot of the conversation, we're going to go into the hydration break. We'll get to it after, but oh boy, buckle up.
This hydration break is powered by Powerade. It comes at a moment of real adversity for the United States in Santa Clara. They are up a goal, but they are down a man. Win or go home at the World Cup. The United States won. Bosnia and Herzegovina 0.
What would you like the power to do? Your passion for this game opens opportunities. For them, for our local businesses, and the new merch, for the community. Because when local businesses thrive, the community also thrives. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Is David's backyard ready for the FIFA World Cup? Maybe he'll build it like Beckham. Really move here, David's going to the Home Depot. Who assists? David can flip it like Rich. Paint it like Patricia. Deliver it like Dan. Nothing odds.
This is so relaxing.
Print it like Patrick.
Or watch it all happen just like Josh.
Very happy to help. Okay, here's the deal. This game is 3-on-3. Who we play? It's a local crew. 9-5. Hey, this local crew, they haven't lost since 1996. They beat everyone that showed up. The guys are playing G's. They always skins. Honestly, respect. The attackers, the trash talkers, even the burners. Everyone, anytime, they'll take it down. It's 100% true. Mostly.
The emotions of Flo Balogun today. The go-ahead goal for the U.S. Late in the first half, the red card here just a few minutes ago. Jenny Taft is right next to the U.S. bench right now. Jenny, what have you been seeing during the break?
Well, just such an intensity, John, as expected. With that break, the players were huddled so close together, arm in arm. And I know you guys were watching the battle up the pitch. I told you I'm sitting right by his family. They were shocked and disappointed. His players were consoling him. He didn't show a lot of emotion, but specifically Sebastian Berhalter, I noticed a complete change in his energy and his warm-ups. I imagine he could be one of the guys called upon if subs are needed soon. But just an overall intensity from the U.S. after watching battle with the Red.
And it's interesting from a physical standpoint as well. Christian Pulisic was really stretching a lot, as was Anthony Robinson during that break. No subs for the U.S. yet. They've got 20 minutes plus at least 3 minutes of stoppage time to navigate this and reach Seattle Monday night, the round of 16 against Belgium. What do you want to see here?
I want to see maturity of this group and just a commitment to seeing this game out. It's not going to be easy. They're going to be under pressure.
Tough one there, Richard. Pressure gets ready.
Real intensity into the way in which Bosnia and Herzegovina are fighting for their lives in this tournament. So much of the conversation we've had around this team from 4 years ago was how much more mature this team is. You take extra time on free kicks. You take extra time on throw-ins. You go down, you win. But more importantly, you have to suffer here. Everybody is sacrificing for the team.
Something Tyler Adams talked to us about at the beginning of the tournament, the experience of this team, playing the game within the game, pushing the boundaries of the rules. All those little things you're talking about. Do whatever it takes. Win by any means necessary. Survive in advance. The pressure that's on there.
Very intently from the United States when the ball goes back. They're pushing their line up, so they do not want to just sit on top of their goal. Because that gives an opportunity for Bosnia and Herzegovina to release another player into the attack. They are going to want to cross the ball. It is their strength.
Artarovic trying to turn the corner. Anthony Robinson, it stops on a dime. He tried to nutmeg Robinson. It'll be the corner for Bosnia and Herzegovina, their third game.
You're not dealing as much of the sun now on this side because as the shade has continued to come over as the sun is setting, that's not an issue. What's an issue is the big boys attacking the ball now. Did that take a last touch up Artarovic? No.
pursuing Clark. Take it short, Albegovic. Artarovic. In for Dedic. Dedic close down. Not clear. Close force to lose ball. Good commitment, though, by those U.S. defenders to step to that moment. Benjamin Tahirovic preparing to come on. Tabakovic, rather, as Springs is going to get to that one.
That's exactly what you had a chance. He made a great run. But I did see a conversation, and Pochettino didn't seem too happy with that. And with their goalkeeping coach, and it looked like he was saying, look, be smart in some of your distribution. But there was a chance there to play Pulisic.
Yes. Now for Alex Freeman. And yet what would do wonders is grabbing a second goal.
Yes.
Hard enough to do with 11 men today. Harder still with 10. Pulisic's going to work it around. Takes a bump as he drives it inside, and that will run too far for Winston McKinney. Bosnia and Herzegovina are preparing 2 more substitutions. They're going to empty their bench now. They're not going to mess around. Jalala's World Cup winning coach, Cindy Barlow Comer, World Cup winner, the president of the U.S. Soccer Federation.
U.S. Soccer legend Kelly O'Hara.
So Nikola Katic, defender, is off. And Kolasinac, another defender, is off as well. Ars Tabakovic, he scored the tying goal against Italy in the World Cup qualifying playoff when Bosnia and Herzegovina in March did just that. They were down a goal, but then the Italians were brought down a man for a red card.